Hello, God bless you. This is Bro Emmanuel. I have a quick word for you today. You see, I want to speak to ladies who get married and they don't want to change their name um, by taking the second name of the husband. I've seen ladies who get married and they still want to maintain the names that they were bearing as single girls. And some of them actually want to keep their father's name instead of taking their husband's name. All right, so just a quick one. You see, when I met my wife, you see, that's why it's important that you marry someone that has a covenant sense about marriage, someone that understands that marriage is a covenant and not a partnership. So when I met her, when we were about to get married, she told me that she wants to pick my middle name apart from my second name. So my middle name is Emmanuel, and she took my middle name and took my second name and add to her name. And she told me why she did that, you know. And honestly, I really respected and I still respect her decision. You see, when you approach marriage from a covenant sense, you will see that it's a different thing. You see, when God blessed Abraham and changed his name, God added his own name to the name of Abraham. God added his own name as God. He took part of his name, some letters in his name, and he put it on the name of Abraham and Sarah as a seal of the covenant. So names are symbols of covenant. Don't forget this. Names are symbols of covenant. And it's a matter of fact, you need to check your family name, because some of you, especially those from Africa, probably you are bearing a name that your ancestors used to enter a covenant with the devil, with demons, with water spirits, and I don't even want to go into that. And as long as you bear that name, you will continue to experience generational curses and generational cycles, you know, and I don't want to go into that now. So you have to understand that marriage is a covenant, and as a young lady getting married, you have to believe that your husband will be a great man. You have to believe that. If there was a person to ever believe in your husband, if there was a person to ever see his future and see his greatness, it should be you. And if you believe that that man will be great, that he'll be successful, that he'll be better than your father, your biological father, take his name. Because some of you say, oh, my name is my brand. I already have social media presence. Why should I change it? People already know me. Why should I change it? They use this name to know me and I want to keep it. It doesn't work like that. All right? It doesn't work like that. Sometimes this thing is coming out from a place of pride, individuality, and sense of independence. All right? You don't need all that. And it will show in your marriage. If you know that you chose the right man by divine direction, and you know that you are seeing his future, that he will be a great man, that he's going somewhere, except you know that you didn't choose the right person, except you know that God is not leading you into the marriage. But if you know that you made the right choice and you believe in your husband, that he will be a great man, and you will support him to rise and become better than your biological father, you honor him, you submit to him, take his name, pick his name. All right? You see, there's something that happens in a man when he knows that his wife believes in him. When he knows that the wife is looking up to him to set the standard, to set the pace, and to lead with integrity. Because I know my wife took my name. There are things I cannot do. There are places I cannot go. I don't want to disappoint her because she's bearing my name. All right? I don't want to I'm in covenant with her and God. I cannot do things that will make her want to change her name and bear her father's name. All right? So if you still honor your father, your biological father, more than you honor your husband, you are wrong. Your husband is your king. Your husband is your father, your first father before your biological father. your husband is your Lord. If you have that mindset and you honor him and you see the greatness in him and you see his future, he will rise. He will rise. He'll be motivated and inspired. He will rise. All right. This is very important. And I want to say this to ladies. Yes, as a single girl, be successful, go all the way, accomplish so much. It's fine in your career, in your academics, or whatever, your finances. When you get married, take your husband's name. Even if you don't want to take his middle name, take his second name, because you are entering into a covenant with another person. All right. And if you notice that the name he's bearing, the second name, it has negative connotation, then talk with him, discuss with him. Can we change this second name? I don't really feel comfortable with it. I don't want to transfer any negative cycle to my children. Can we change your second name, please? Maybe you bear your name as my husband, as our family name, as our second name. It's fine. All right. So a time came in my family that we had to change our second name to my father's name because we needed to. And when we did that, we noticed that doors started opening over the family. The heavens opened over us. So name is a token of covenant between humans and spirits. So check your name and make sure it's the right name. When I gave birth to my son, I was very intentional about his name. I gave him my name, Emmanuel. I was very, very intentional. Very, very intentional. All right. So when you are naming your children, be careful how you name them, because that name will manifest in their life. There are places I go, there are things I encounter, and the Holy Spirit will just remind me, just remember your name and the meaning of your name. All right. I've seen a situation where I was almost frustrated, and God said to me, what is your name? I said Emmanuel. The moment I said Emmanuel, that challenge fizzled out. So names are spirits. Give your children the right name, because it will show in their future. It will manifest sometime as they grow up. God bless you.